Welcome back, folks, to Age of Lemuria. Season 1. Season 1. Age 1. This will be our last two episodes as we have agreed upon. This is episode 24 and 25. Uno has real life stuff that he has to do.
It's been a fun ride, guys.
It's been a long and amazing story. He's expanded it so much. His character is super uber powerful at a level 8 wizard, diviner. All right, Uno. Well, I'm Lucan, your host, DM. Who are you, Uno? Have you done anything?
I make art sometimes. I put it on Twitter.
Oh, there you go. You got a plug?
At _ Anotis.
Okay. As you see on the screen right there.
Apart from that, just
See, I stay away from Twitter. Twitter's like just so corrupt, so dark.
But I guess I'm a university student. Is that worth mentioning?
I mean, that's up to you.
Like
how personal you want to get.
Okay, I'll mention that I'm a video games programming student.
Awesome. You gonna program this game afterwards? Age of Lemuria?
Sure.
You and me, we're gonna do this.
We'll
We're gonna make
make it
this. Yeah, we're gonna totally do this. Like Baldur's
The next
Gate
Elder
or something.
Scrolls.
Yeah. No. Elder Scrolls. No. That's too much. Let's make it isometrical.
Okay.
All right. So the scene opens up. It helps if we're on the right scene. Oh no! Tell me what happened last time.
Okay, so defeated the slavers, rescuing the elves and Joffrey. We travelled back after some partying through the Golden Plains and to
The Kingdom
Elven
of
City.
Sidna. Yep. Did
Which-
you find the city? What happened?
Well, so it turns out the city of Sidna cannot be seen by us mortals. And in order to try and get access, you have to enter this tower where, through various trials, sort of the approved access, I think.
Excellent.
And if you don't, it's just empty woodland.
So he entered into the first trial. What happened there? What happened in the first trial?
Well, that was. I'm imagining each trial is based off the flames, which are these sort of prismatic, fundamental elements of magic. And the first one was death, so that was a good start. Coming to terms with, is it okay to kill things? The promises you make, that sort of thing.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, it's really interesting.
describe Adrian to me as we finally go through the portal once again.
Yeah. So Adrian emerges from the portal. He is this tall, hooded figure wearing long robes, the red blindfold covering his eyes, the long staff in one hand, and on his shoulder is a dark owl with a golden monocle on one of its eyes.
Excellent. The world shifts, and everything becomes much lighter. Wind blows through his hair and ruffles Rethney's feathers as the wind in this plane of existence transfers. Where are you?
Do you want me to put me down?
Yeah, I need to put you down. Let's go ahead, copy and paste you.
Okay. Let's see. I don't think I used any spells last time.
No. You used your will alone to command the shadows of the elf that you had slain. There you are. Where's your owl? I don't see your owl anywhere.
You went a little bit
There you are.
there.
You are fully healed and everything else. I had to go back a little ways. And paste you. There we go. There we are. Uh-oh. Did you drop? Oh. Maybe. Welcome back. Uh-oh. Well, I guess we can do a little bit of few things for him. Character sheet, bio. Core. 64 HP. Four. Initiative. Shocking grass. Where's that? Oh, welcome back. There we go.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no worries. No worries. You should be able to see yourself. The wind blows through your hair, and there's a bitter ice crisps to your shoulder as you breathe and exhale. Puffs of smoke, or not smoke, but ice particles come out, and in the distance you see this creature flapping its wings. And go ahead and roll me a Knowledge Arcana. Or actually, Knowledge Nature. Knowledge Nature.
Oh.
This isn't a magical
Not as
being.
good.
This is actually a natural creature. Yes, you know this to be a griffin. You know that griffins are nobles, noble creatures representing several things. They can be mounts, they can be guides. You do know that they are protectors and guardians of places. This creature suddenly notices you as you step through the portal. What, if anything, do you do? Uh-oh. No, not again. Aww. Let's try reconnecting. Welcome back. Okay, I reconnected. Maybe. I see your eyes move.
Hello. Back.
Okay, alright. Welcome back. Did you hear what I said?
So, griffins are noble guides.
Protectors. Yep.
Something about protectors, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, what
Hello
if anything
there.
do you do? Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back.
I sort of meant Adjon is waving to the griffin and being like, hello.
Oh,
Nice to meet you.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion as this creature sees you. Enter its domain. See how it takes it. See how friendly you are. Maybe.
Hello.
Yes.
You dropped for a second.
Okay.
We're gonna see.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay, I can do
Persuasion,
that.
as you're trying to be friendly, right? You're trying to greet this creature. Uh, so, um, the creature lands on this platform. It was flying, and it lets out an ear-shrieking eagle cry, like "Cree!" It is clearly aggressive towards you. What would you like to do? It moved and landed. It is well within charging distance.
Okay. What is this thing in the center? Is that like an orb?
It's just the part of a platform.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm just gonna look around and be like, "Hello, I'm looking for a magi. Hiding as like a child."
Sure. Go ahead and roll me another persuasion as you attempt to communicate with this creature. Uh,
That's good.
it stops for a brief moment and like cocks its head at you. Um, yeah, it's currently curious as to why this filthy, dirty human has invaded its territory. Um, it does not reply. It just looks at you, clearly not happy at all that you're here. So it's just like staring at you with its bird-like eyes, judging you silently.
Oh man, it's so weird, like hearing you slow down and then speed back up. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, my side's good here.
Okay. So let me just check. Do I have any food I can give it?
I don't know. Do you have food?
I'm gonna like take out one of my rations. Be like, I'd give you this offering.
All
And I'll
right.
sort of like,
This is the last attempt at trying to bribe this griffin, trying to appeal to its hunger. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion as you attempt to bribe it.
is it bribing?
I mean, I give you this.
What are the chances it's gonna fail?
Yeah. That was your action. We're gonna roll some sweet initiative as the griffin engages in combat with you. Its movement is right up against you, and roll that sweet initiative. Okay.
That says +2. It should be.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Action should be 23.
Okay, Adrian is 23, so let's go ahead and start. Add turn. Is Riley getting involved?
Let's get him involved. Let's see what's taking him.
All right. Wanted to ask that. So 22. Adrian. Okay. What'd you roll, Adrian?
23.
23. Oh, good man. Okay, and then 13 for okay. Descending order. This griffin screeches in rage as you attempt to bribe it and its noble sense of awesome sauce. It comes up to you with beak and claw, and it's coming down upon you. What do you do?
John is going to take the dodge action.
Okay.
I don't want to fight you, man.
Are you going to attempt to calm it in some way?
Okay, So
So your
I
action is
will.
dodge.
My action is dodge. I'm going to drop my quarterstaff.
Okay.
This might be a bad idea.
Interesting. And anything else?
Uh, no, I think that's it.
Okay. It attempts to kill you, of course. So the first one is a bite, a beak bite, and then claw. So 17, 22, and then 13. Or 14. Any of those hit?
Advantage.
Oh, and with disadvantage. So, okay, same deal. Same deal. Your sneakiness manages to get out of the way as it whoosh, whoosh. Yeah, it is now Riley's turn.
Okay. I think I'll set Riley to disengage
Okay,
and fly 60 feet up.
excellent. It does not provoke an attack of opportunity. Okay. Top of the round. Adrian, this creature is trying to kill you. What do you do?
I make some sort of insight check. See
Sure.
if this is a test.
Sure. You tell me. What do you think?
No idea.
You have no idea. Yep, that's and wizardry magic you can use.
I don't know. I think I used both my portents before I went in.
Did you?
Or, well, I didn't keep track of them.
I
To
don't
save them.
think so. I want you to re-roll that because you're having a hard time, and I want you to get past
check.
this.
D&D notes.
Would you like to use your inspiration? You
Sure, I'll
do
use
get
my
inspiration at the start of every game.
I'll use it at the start of the session. How bad can it go?
Right. I mean, what? You only got a couple more trials, right? It won't be terrible.
It's fine.
Okay. So with that night, let's be clear here. Are you using your inspiration? Excellent. Tell me where he learned this knowledge about griffins.
Okay. I think there's this sage who taught Adjon everything he knows about magic, from like nature, taking lessons from the outside world, and I think griffins would come up in that because it's like
Yes, of course.
they are like an example of natural justice. I think.
Yes.
And righteousness.
Yes, that's very true. You know that this is clearly a test. What you have to do is you have to get on top of the griffin and get control of it.
Two very different things. Yeah.
Yeah. You know that this is a trial of controlling the weather. So this is a manifestation of the element of air, right? So in order to control the element of air, this griffin is a manifestation of it, right? So you have to somehow ride it.
Okay. Let's give it a go. What's the worst that can happen, kids?
What's the worst that can happen, right? What's the worst that can happen? Yeah, you just like when you talked to little Joe the first time, you blotched that up, and this is like a repeat of that.
Having flashbacks of that one time.
Yep.
I still had that flashback.
Yeah. Although this isn't considered an animal. Like a natural animal, this would be considered a magical creature. because it's
So
not
do I still?
an actual griffin.
So is it like a fae?
You could roll me knowledge nature again.
Okay.
I mean, you identified it as a griffin, right? Yeah, you think that this is the avatar of air, the element of air. So in this test, this avatar of the element of air, you know that this is not a actual living, breathing creature. This is an actual manifestation of the element of air, designed specifically for this test.
Okay.
So it's not a natural griffin that eats and sleeps and poos and, you know. This is an elemental creature, a being of pure, manifested into this.
So do I still have my turn? That is the real question.
You tell me. What would you like to do? This is all in your mind, racing really quick.
I would like to cast a spell.
What spell would you like to cast?
I would like to cast Protection from Good and Evil on myself.
Excellent. Okay.
It's like the symbol. I think I used it before in the volcano.
Yes, it was a symbol of a dragon. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Okay. Excellent.
that's all I got.
Let's see here. Possession advantage. Any new saving throws? Okay. Zero benefits, situations, disadvantage on tech rolls. Blah blah blah. Excellent. All right. So it's not. It sees you do this, right? It sees that you're a magic user and you cast this thing. It sees you and it attempts to push you.
With its wings, just bye bye.
Wing flaps like, whoosh, and a gust of air comes at you. This is a test of strength. It is, yeah, it would be an attack. So it would be with disadvantage. So,
So like the push action.
try to beat my sweet 8. As it beats its wings and tries to push you over the edge of the platform. Yeah, you manage to resist the wind of its wings. Riley, it's your turn. What's the owl doing? What's the owl doing?
I think can the owl? I'd like my owl to fly back down and use the help action to like try and draw its attention away from Adron so he can come up this side.
So just to be clear, your owl's getting in melee?
I think it has to in order to use the help action.
Interesting. And you cast protection on yourself. So, okay.
Yeah. It's,
Interesting. Okay. Okay. It's top of the round now.
Alright, so Adron is going to attempt to jump on this griffin's back.
Excellent.
I don't know if that's, is that like a grapple check?
So yes, it would be a grapple check. As you're trying to, first you have to grapple it, right? And then you'll have to do a handle animal in order to ride it.
Okay.
So first you need to get this creature under control. Grappling. Natural! Oh, 16. It's okay. It's got disadvantage against you. Which is great. With a natural 1, you grapple the creature, and it's massive bulk, right? So it's like, tell me how you do this.
I imagine Redley swooping down and its like head comes to the side, and that's when Adron grabs onto him and just jumps on top.
Excellent. Seeing you trying to climb on top of it, it rages and it tries to. So you guys are currently grappled, right? It with you grabs you, right? Well, you're actually grabbing it, and it moves all of you. 1, 2, 3. Closer and closer to the edge, and it attempts to break the grapple. It has disadvantage here. It's trying to resist you. Oh wow. That is a 16.
Could be it, guys.
This could be it. And you hang on! Awesome, amazing, yes, woohoo! Yeah. It
Dice,
is now
they
Riley's
finally came
turn.
out.
Yes. Yes.
I think Riley is going to use the help action again to just try and draw its focus away from Adron and more like lying in front of its face.
Alright. Sounds
trying
like to me like you need to jump on this creature's back. Go ahead and handle animal now, as you're attempting to ride this creature.
I've ridden like a donkey before. How hard could it be?
Right, how hard can it be?
Let's see. Where's handle?
This is the actual skill check. You have to beat its DC. No. No. You have any wisdom?
I can
magic?
imagine.
Yep.
Can I don't know. Re-roll my portent?
Yeah, go ahead and roll your portents.
It's important, kids.
It is important.
Don't lose your portent.
It is important. That's not too bad. You had dreams, and it was of your future, but they were blurry and brief. Yeah, nothing new comes to you, though. Back to the present. Would you like to use any of those?
I will hold on to those, I think.
Excellent. Once again, it's the Griffin's turn, right? And it's moving you all to the edge. It's now literally like trying to shake you off into the abyss below. It has disadvantage once again as it's trying to push you. Oh no, it's trying to break the grapple, right? Try to beat my 10. Try to beat my 10.
Ugh. I've really got a +2 on this, man.
Oh no. You fall upon the platform naturally, and it's towering above you. It's now at the end of its turn. It moved and broke the grapple, enraged that this filthy human is trying to control the element of air. Yeah. It's now the Riley's turn.
I think I'll just have him use the disengage action and have him move 60 feet up again.
Okay. Excellent. It is now Adrian's turn. Adrian falls back from the creature, just like...
So how high up is the griffin?
The griffin isn't flying. It's on the platform with you. It wants to knock you off into the abyss below.
It's gotta be a... Let's check my spells. It's gotta be a spell.
Alright, check your spells. See if you got anything sweet.
So can I just check? Do I know if griffins speak a language?
They understand languages. They don't speak any.
Okay, let's see. I think I'm just gonna go for another grapple.
Alright, let's see it. Let's see it.
I can, as part of my action, like go round like
Yes,
this.
you can move it as long as you stand as so you and the griffin rotate, right? So you were on the back, and the griffin follows you around, right?
Yeah, and I will try and grab it again.
Excellent.
So that
Okay, it has disadvantage here. Once again. Yeah. You try to latch onto it, but now it's knowing your scheme, right? And it just pushes you back. It's using its bulk and its wings to just like shuffle you off. The griffin, seeing you try to grapple it will attempt to grapple you now.
oh no, it's gonna ride me.
Oh, with a 7. With a 7.
It's like it's still a 30% chance.
You got this. Easily. It reaches out with its talon to like grab you, and you swiftly dodge out of the way. Riley, what you gonna do, buddy? What you gonna do? You were seeing this epic struggle as the wind seems to like rotate and flurry around Adrian.
Yeah, let me check out my owl string. Never mind. I think I'm gonna have Redley swoop back down and like land on the Griffin's head, and he's using the help action to try and help Adron get back on top of the Griffin.
Excellent. Adrian, it's now your turn. You have the help action.
Even with like advantage and disadvantage, it's like let's go.
Who knew that using a bunch of skills? Yep. Okay. Oh. So it just needs to. I don't think it can fail. Well, it can. Yeah. You grapple it. Woohoo! Once again, the struggle between the wind and the and you just fighting amongst yourself, right? It tries to once again break the grapple. Try to beat that 13 or 12. It's a 12.
What's that look?
Oh, no. You have advantage, don't you? No, you don't have advantage.
No, he has disadvantage. That's different. I was celebrating too early.
Yeah. I was like, oh, you maintained it.
Wait, I will use my portent though.
Yes. Tell me how this vision of seeing this creature like flapping out, trying to break you off of it.
I'm imagining Redley like starts to like free fall off the Griffin's back, and then
it shakes its head.
Manages to just turn himself in midair to land back on the Griffin's back. Right. It's like this full rodeo up in here.
All right.
I just wanted to out of the city.
So yes, you are back on the grapple. So it attempts to break it. You maintain it. It's now Riley's turn. What's Riley going to do?
Riley's going to use a help action again.
Excellent.
Just he's doing his cute face to be like.
Cute face. Why are you fighting me, bro? Why are you fighting me, bro? Yes. The Griffin is angry and furious that you would once again grab onto its nobility. And it's your turn.
So violated.
Yep.
Okay, let's go. I will attempt an animal handling to just stroke its neck and be like,
calm down.
Be at peace. Go to sleep.
Oh, boom! Tell me how you calm the winds.
I imagine. So Adron, he plays the flute, right? So he has this song that he uses.
He does not have the flute.
Well, he knows like a tune that he just sort of hums into the Griffin's ear. Is what I mean.
Excellent. The Griffin, who's once again like furiously like pauses and listens to this soft melody. It cocks its back head and looks at you.
Hi.
Like
my name's Adron.
With its like you can feel like its body beneath you, and you feel its breathing, and your air and its air just becomes one, right? And it like stares back at you with its icy cold blue eyes, and it blinks at you.
My name is Adron, and I don't want to hurt you.
It like nods in reply.
This is a nice place you got here.
It just blinks.
Do you get a lot of visitors? I don't know.
It kind of like looks at you and like shakes its head.
Oh, so you must be pretty lonely, huh? Up here on your own.
Nods.
Oh, that sounds pretty rough. But hang on. Okay, I got some food if you like food. Do you like honey ale?
I mean, yeah. So like this creature doesn't need to eat, breathe, or sleep.
All
This
right,
is a
that's a good point.
manifestation of the element of air. So its existence is this place.
I like your wings, creature.
It
Do you have
like
a name?
it like starts preening itself.
Oh, it's very cute. Bah. So what are you? I mean, I was under the assumption that this was going to be like a trial that the wizard was going to oversee. So is there someone here? Or is it just you?
It, like looks at you, trying to think of like yes and no answers.
uh, not once for yes, not twice for no.
So like yes and then no, right? So
Right.
it doesn't talk, right? Not that it does an inability to do so. It just doesn't have the vocal cords to do so. So when you ask it, is there another person here? It shakes its head.
Uh, do you know where I need to go?
It like gestures towards the portal once again.
Can I like come back and visit you sometime? Or I mean, I don't want you to be lonely, you know.
It like nods and like appreciation.
Okay. Well, it was nice to meet you, Mr. Griffin.
It like
I'm sorry
sits
that we.
down and like kind of like pats you on your head, right? Because this is a massive creature, right? And it just pats you on your head.
Sorry.
It kind of looks like kind of sorry that it attacked you,
Oh,
but
I
something you
understand.
did pissed it off.
I understand that you're here to protect something that's very important,
It
and
nods.
I'm sorry we got off on the wrong foot. Hopefully, you know you can see that I'm not a threat to you or anyone else. I hope.
It like blinks at you.
You don't have to answer, I guess. So, is there anything I can like do for you, or are you just a disembodied manifestation of
You can roll me a knowledge arcana.
literally like the spirit of the air? Crazy.
So you might think you're onto something, but you're racking your brain. It doesn't help, right?
I don't know how magic works, really. I just
Well, I mean, you have a good sense of like this creature is bound, but you don't know how or why or anything like that.
okay. So the next challenge, do you know what it is?
It blinks at you.
Okay. Well, I think I gotta go. You know, but it was nice to meet you. Hopefully, we'll see each other around.
It like nods in reply, bows gracefully towards you, before once again taking to the air in its natural
Patron
element.
will return the bow.
Right.
Is it the only griffin, or are there other griffins in the distance?
Go ahead and give me a perception.
I'll roll for my owl. I
Sure.
think.
Your owl looks into the mist and clouds, and so he does have advantage, right? Yeah.
Hmm.
So as he's like looking out over the like horizon, You don't see anything here. It's like the air, like nothing
It's
but
the
air.
void.
Yep.
Crazy.
You think that if you had fallen off, you would have continued to fall forever.
Let's just be very careful as we walk through this portal, Redley.
Excellent. You step through the portal.
It's very
It was
stargate.
nice and cool, right?
Yeah, tranquil.
Nice, cool, tranquil. See, it's not too difficult.
Challenges aren't that hard. It's just,
So, a vast contradiction. You see once, nothing but a void of empty space and clouds and brisks. All of a sudden, granite and rocks just swarm around you as like the planes shift suddenly within the portal. You step through, and before you, in this dark area with no light whatsoever, you see a faint glow in the center of the cavernous depths. And then the far side, you hear a bit of a chittering.
So is this all darkness, or?
Yeah. However, Riley can see. But the first thing that he notices is, roll me a perception with Riley.
Spooky, scary skeleton. Here we go. That's wrong character sheet.
Yeah. So the first thing that he notices is the green, glowing rocks in the center of this area. In the far distance, he sees this bent-over shape, very much familiar to a rat. It chitters and clatters, and beady red eyes stare out from you in the distance. And you hear this.
Always a good sign.
What languages do you speak?
I speak Dwarvish, Draconic, and Common.
Yes, you do not understand this language. However, your dwarven sensibility does pick up like a few words, like you, and that, and here. But clearly it's not dwarven.
I will make a gesture and then cast a spell myself.
Excellent. What spell are you casting on yourself?
I am casting tongues.
Yes.
This lets me speak and understand any language.
Yes. Tell me
Hello,
more.
my name is Adron, and I mean no harm.
You are not a dwarf. Why are you here?
From out of the darkness comes this warped shaped figure of this rat. It looks at you and it's like,
What are you doing here? What is it? You are not dwarf. You are not elf. What are you?
My name is Adron, the Stormcrow. And I am here to prove my valor in order to enter the city, or the Elven City.
There's no elven city here, fool.
So where I'm from, I didn't realize that dwarves were still around. They've been gone for many centuries.
They're dead. Look right there. They're dead.
he gestures to the skeletons surrounding this green rock.
Look at them. They're all dead.
I don't understand what happened here.
Yes, so greedy. But you're not greedy, are you? No, you're one of those elf things. No, you're not an elf thing. What are you? Stormcrow. What is a stormcrow?
Uh, does the word human mean anything to you?
I don't know what human is. What is it?
As beady red eyes continue to like follow you in the darkness, Riley sees it much clearer now as it's circling around the green light.
He says, what is it?
So, a long time ago, the elven people were split into what we call humans and what are still elves. So, humans live for like a fraction for how long an elf lives, but they grow and develop much, much quicker.
Grow and develop much quicker? So you are one of those magic users.
I mean, humans aren't magic users by association. I just happen to know magic.
Oh, you know
Dwarves.
magic. Then you can help me. Yes.
The dwarves, they were trying to find a way to break the curse of magic. Am I getting that right?
Oh, magic is many things.
What is your name?
Oh, my name is Zit Boneclaw.
Boneclaw. Interesting.
Yes.
And what are you?
Oh, I'm not the only one who is at a disadvantage here. I am amazing. I am spectacular. I am Skaven.
I've never met a Skaven before.
It continues to rotate around the dark, ever getting a little slightly closer and closer to you.
Says, you know magic, don't you?
I do.
Then you can help me. Yes.
It is. Are you in need of help?
Always. You could free me. You're not an elf thing.
Hang on, but... So you're imprisoned here?
Maybe?
Are you a criminal?
I am many things.
Okay. The dwarves here, You're not responsible for any sort of gestures to the dead bodies in the center of the room?
Oh, no, I am not a greedy, filthy dwarf. Those are dwarf bodies. Yes. I've been gnawing on them for quite some time. Sadly, I did not kill them. That did.
And he gestures to the green rock in the middle.
So this is the green flame, I assume.
Who told you that?
He laughs in like a hideous, sinister chuckle.
Green
Well,
flame.
I just passed through a room that was the embodiment of the black flame, and then there was a room that was just empty apart from air, and now I'm in this stony... I'm not really sure. Are we underground? Like a cabin?
Are humans stupid? He like looks around and there's nothing but rocks everywhere.
I'm not sure if you noticed, but I am blind.
Oh, then you are weak then. He once again comes a little bit closer. Yes. Yes, perhaps you are here as the dwarfs are, to gnaw on bones.
I can assure you that I am anything but weak.
He like kind of like snickers at this. He's like, oh, I see, that. Yes.
How can I help you?
Oh, you will help me then. You see that green rock?
I see it
Yes.
in a way.
He like looks at you and he's like watching you, right? And he's like, I see it in a way.
I see many things.
Oh, I understand now. Yes.
As he comes closer, you realize that he's like holding the staff, right? And like leaning on it like heavily. He's covered in this like nasty robe. Go ahead and roll me knowledge. What would this be? Knowledge nature. Yeah, this would be definitely knowledge nature.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna use my portent.
Sure.
All I know about it is what I saw in this dream. So that bumps up to a 19.
Awesome. You know that this is, you realize quickly that this cloak that he's wearing is made out of dwarf flesh. Beards are hanging off of it and faces. You see like a hand hanging from it here and there. He comes closer and closer to you. He's like,
You can help me with the green rock. Yes. I understand now.
I'm not sure I understand what your purpose here is.
Oh,
What,
that's even better. You see that green rock there? Can you hand me one?
I'm not sure if that's a good idea. It looks like it kills the people it touches.
Oh, it just kills dwarves.
you can roll me insight here.
Yeah, it kills dwarves. Go.
So your insight is is a 20, right? So all that he's seen is he's seen just dwarves die to this, right? So he's trying to see several things, right? Like he's got this like he's trying to be straight faced with you, but he's got this like big ass evil buck tooth grin, staring like, oh no, it just kills dwarves. You have a distinct feeling that if you go up to it and probably touch these rocks, you'll probably die too.
If it only kills dwarves, why don't you pick up a rock yourself?
I'm afraid of him. You know, I don't want to risk my own whiskers.
I see.
But I'm sure humans are immune to it.
You know that this is a lie.
You can do it. Just go and touch the rock.
What are the rocks? What am I looking at here? Is this like a...
Oh, I know you can see it as clear as day. If not better in the darkness.
He like comes a little bit closer.
So why are you coming closer?
Oh, I just want to have a better look at you.
Oh, such shady. So the dwarves here died because of their greed, so my instincts tells me that to pass the test is to resist the urge to touch the crystals.
Sure.
So I'm afraid I cannot help you touch the crystal.
Why?
Oh, wait a second. I've seen these crystals before. I s- do you know the name? God damn it! What's his name? It's gonna Nether Golden Mantle.
Golden Mantle. Ah, an enemy of my people.
So, I visited his tomb.
You are a dwarf friend.
Well, no, it was abandoned. I just happened to stumble into it. It was like a ruins.
Like hisses at you and like falls back. He's like,
But in his tomb,
Dwarf
there
friend.
was there was this green crystal, and it was magical, right?
Oh, you know what they are then, don't you?
I did actually use it once, but it was stolen from me.
Yes, yes, humans can use them even better. Are there many of you?
Uh, I yes,
Good.
not all of them are like me though. I am very unique.
How disappointing.
I'm afraid they are not all as open-minded as I am.
Oh, you're open minded. Fascinating. Perhaps, perhaps you can follow me back home. Yes.
Uh, why your home is here?
No. No, it's not.
What is at your home? I thought you said you were imprisoned.
I am not imprisoned.
you can insight this.
I'm in this prison of my own choice.
Yeah. You think that this creature is not supposed to be here. You think that something might have gone wrong, and that's why he's here.
So you're a thief.
What? Yes? Among many things. Yes. yes, I am.
What? Well, actually, yes, I am.
Yeah, of course I am. What, you are not a thief? Are humans not thieves? All Skavens are thieves. You're
I mean,
not
I don't
Skaven.
I don't speak for humans, but I don't know. I have a ritual I can perform that can maybe help us unravel this mystery. Would you be okay if I performed it around this crystal?
Oh, yes. Anything to help get us out of here.
Okay. I am going to ritually cast detect magic.
Yes. As you detect magic, you get a sense of power from this area right here.
Can I identify the school of magic that it is from?
It is
Using an
clearly
action?
from the element of earth.
Okay. And is there any magic coming from the Skaven?
As you like direct your attention towards him, he's like, "What are you doing? I thought you were going to focus on the crystal." Because you're
I mean-
literally detecting magic, right? So you're like, "Oh, right."
Well, no, it just opens your senses so you can like see them glowing.
Oh, okay, all right. Yes, you do detect magic on the Skaven. You also realize that this is also earth magic.
Hmm.
But
So-
his magic compared to the crystal is, you said it's like a fire, right? So he would be like a warm body temperature, right?
Mhm.
While this would be a raging fire. Yeah,
I don't know if it's healthy to pick up. So, can I have a look at these bodies to see if there's anything, like any clues on them?
sure. Go ahead and roll
They
an
were.
investigation. And let's be clear here. Are you touching the crystal?
No, I'm being very careful not to touch the crystals that are literally littering the dead bodies.
Yep.
It's like uranium, you know?
So you see here. So you know that, okay, the cause of death eludes you. However, you do quickly find that there's been gnaw marks on him, on the bones and stuff, like somebody's been clearly eating him, eating this body. Been sucking out the marrow and stuff like that.
So, Bone Claw, was it? How long have you been down here?
Was it a bone claw?
He like gestures to the wall, and you see like these markings on it, right? Just marks.
Are those little days?
No, those are cycles of the earth. What are days?
Oh, okay. So you've never been to the surface.
Surface? What's surface?
So imagine, we're sort of surrounded by rocks at the moment. Imagine if you reach the top.
You mean the ceiling? Do humans not know what ceilings are?
I mean, beyond the ceiling.
What's beyond that? Yes, there's just more rocks.
Right, but once you get over all the rocks, it's like it's not rocks all the way up. Eventually, it goes up into open air.
He like laughs at this. He's like,
sun.
No, it
Star.
doesn't.
Yeah. Do I have a?
You can roll an insight here.
I feel like they just don't have day-night cycles here.
You think you're on the plane of Earth, so rocks are literally everywhere.
Oh my gosh, I'm on a different plane of existence. Okay. It's opened up.
Oh, you're fading. What are you saying? What'd you say? Don't drop on me.
Okay.
Let me try reconnecting. Ba-ba-ba-ba. No, there we go. Maybe. Are you back?
Oh, I'm back.
Oh, all right. There we go. Yes.
Okay.
What were you saying? It's like, oh, plane of existence, and then you faded out.
Okay. I'm gonna step away from this. Turn to Bone Claw. Be like, okay. So I feel like there's too much power in this crystal that if we were to try to burn us out, we have to try and break it into smaller pieces, right?
Oh, there's only one way to find out. You can just simply touch the crystal. I'll not risk my own whiskers, but I'm sure humans are tougher than us. You're so much bigger.
And he like steps a little bit closer and
Juicier.
I am going to pick my spells.
Uh-oh, did you drop?
Hello, I'm still here.
Okay, I hear you.
Went through the bad internet. I am going to cast a spell at the crystal.
What spell are you casting?
Take a big step back.
Okay.
Let's go for a firebolt.
Before you do this, go ahead and roll me Knowledge Arcana.
Alarm bells are going off upstairs.
Okay, yes. So you know that a fireball will only affect things in the plane of fire.
Wait, what? Plane of earth and these stuff. Well, my magic doesn't work. No.
That isn't true at all. You do have magic that works here.
After my firebolt spell doesn't work.
You fire your firebolt spell, nothing happens.
Acid splash? That's from Earth.
Yes, there we go. As you hit the crystal, right, a shard falls off of it, and Zit Boneclaw like claps like yes, yes.
Okay. I will have Retley fly over to the sliver on the ground. Poke it with his beak.
He's like excellent. Riley picks it up with no problem whatsoever. And Zit Boneclaw's like, here, give it to me.
I don't know if I can trust you, Zit.
Oh, I don't know if you have much of a choice. You see that portal right there?
I do.
Yes. You see, that crystal is required to operate it. And I am the only
Really?
one that knows how.
Wait, so how come you didn't use it to escape yourself?
I didn't have a crystal. Now give me the crystal.
He comes closer.
And what happens if, Wait, I mean, let's talk about this. You know, I don't want to have to fight you.
He's like, he laughs. He's like, give me the crystal.
Hang on. If I give you the crystal, how do I know that you're going to just bail out on me? I need you to give me something.
Have to trust me. Now give me the crystal.
This dude angry, man.
You see him like shaking, like an addict who needs that crystal. What or if anything? I mean, are you going to give him the crystal first and foremost? Currently, Riley has it, but he's clearly telling you that he needs that crystal.
I mean, I sort of gesture to Redley, like, okay, man, if you want the crystal, go walk over and get it. And I'm going to walk behind him as he does. And I feel like I got to push him into the crystal, man.
Okay. So, okay. To be clear, you can only push someone like 5 foot, right?
Right, so when he moves here...
Okay. So he's like, Riley, give him the crystal, and then like Riley like scoots the crystal over, right? Zit comes over, right? And just as you planned, go ahead and attempt to surprise him and push him into the crystal. Because his focus, right, is on the little crystal thing, right? Like, yes, yes. So you charge at him, right? His focus is on the crystal, and then roll me that sweet.
Athletics?
I guess. Whatever you'd like to roll. Oh, okay. Let's see. He will attempt to use his acrobatics to dodge out of the way. 1 plus 5.
Important.
It's like, oh, Skaven treachery! I am impressed. He reaches down and grabs the crystal, right? And he laughs sidiously. And he charges not at you, but towards the portal. So he reaches down. That's his free action. Free action to grab something, right? He reaches down, plucks up the crystal, and double moves towards the portal. You do get an attack of opportunity if you'd like to. Laughing manically all the way. He's like, yes! Yes! He's holding the crystal in his hand. What do you do? You do get an attack of opportunity if you like.
Let's see.
He runs past you.
But I'm going to attack of opportunity. So.
What would you like to do? Yes. So you didn't expect his Skaven speed, right? So he reaches in, grabs the crystal, and books. He is currently at the portal, and he starts like punching these runes on it, right? And he jabs the crystal into the portal. It's like, ha 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 ha! Yes. It is your turn.
Don't make me do this, man. You gotta get me out of here. Let's see.
Laughing manically all the way. My whiskers are free.
I'm gonna move here and like grab him by the scruff of his neck.
So you're trying to grapple him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll that grapple. He will once again try to acrobats out of the way. So this is how it goes down. He's like, it was good to see you, Stormcrow. I thank you, and I will likely see more humans in the future. He dives into the portal as you reach out to grab him, and he disappears from your grasp.
I feel like we've done goofed, Redley. I'm just gonna grab my cable real quick. It's just over here. I'll be right back.
Okay, sure.
Just need the power. Okay, so
the portal flashes green for a brief moment. The Skaven enters, and then the portal flashes back to its normal self.
So I'm gonna have Redley fly back and be like, so did we fail the test? Or... let's go over to the crystal and examine it a bit more, I think.
Sure.
Can I make like an Arcana check?
You may, yes. Yes.
What is this thing?
As you examine it and you begin to start putting pieces together, you believe that this was some sort of, what would it be? Soul stone.
A soul stone.
You think that these dwarves died, and the stone sucked their life out.
Look full now? Is that what I'm getting?
You tell me. Do you think it's full? It is currently the only glowing object in here.
So this is how the dwarves thought they could free themselves with the curse of magic, huh? Like putting souls in stones, and then they could just use the stones. Interesting. Hello?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, checking. Any of these, do they like bear the symbol of Golden Mantle? Any of them?
If they did, they were probably. I mean, they're picked clean, right? Like
Okay.
whoever was here took everything of value from these dwarves,
Hmm.
including their marrow and bones and everything else. Yep.
I think, Redley, this is too dangerous for us to touch. Unless, I guess we want to get another shot. We might need it to power the portal. I'll try another acid splash.
Another shard falls off as you
Okay.
damage the crystal.
I will have Redley fly over and bring it back to Adron.
As you pick up and actually examine the crystal, roll me Knowledge Arcana.
This one has your soul in it.
No. Mm-mm. Excellent. You know that this is tainted.
What does that mean?
So like the stone that you had from the golden mantle, that one was like crystal clear. This one looks like opaque and like swirling with malice intent. So something happened here that corrupted the stone.
I think. Let me just check something. If only we were like a holy person, we could try purify this thing.
Do you have that? Do you have sanctuary? Or what is it? Purify, consecrate. Consecrate.
Power is beyond me, and I will drop the crystal because I don't want to get that taint on me. We'll go back over to the portal.
Mm-hmm.
What happens if I try to poke my head through?
It gets cut off. No.
You die.
Yeah.
Game over.
Well, give me your character sheet. No. Are you stepping through the portal? That's my question.
I will let Redley go first, just in case.
Retley disappears on the other side.
I will go after him.
Excellent. Let's see here. Yeah, your connection is severed, right? You're going
I
through
think,
planes?
yeah, we can't communicate through planes.
Yeah. So Retley goes right through. Paste. So it was nice, cool, and dark. You step through, and it's a burning infernal. In the distance, you see this creature of darkness and smoke and shadows. It rears back and whinnies. An old friend of yours greets you.
Hey, it's me, Adron. Love me.
The creature, as you identified previously before, is a nightmare, and it comes up and rears its head in acknowledgement to you.
We don't have to like. We're not. Do I have to ride you or?
It like looks at
Is
you
this
and
a test?
thanks you.
I mean, it's nice to see you again, man. I like what you've done with the place.
It like glances around with its, I think it's quite intelligent. Yeah, with its intelligent eyes, and like nods in reply. As it does that, it's like fire erupts off to the side, and these columns. Yes, even the sky is on fire. Everything is burning around here. Any sweat that you once had gets quickly wicked away. Yeah.
You want to show me around, I guess?
Do you remember this creature's name?
So, I as a player don't, but Adron has this feat. I'm not sure if you know. It's keen mind. So he has like photographic memory.
Details, uncanny provisions. Gain the following benefits: increase your intelligence score. Nice. Okay. So because this player doesn't know, but Adrian does, I will give him this one. It is Flame Lock.
Thank you. It's the ultimate get out of jail free card. Sorry. I feel like Adjon is just a huge, like, you know, cheap tricks guy.
You have no idea. It's like, oh well.
Flame Lock, my old buddy.
It like nods in acknowledgement to you.
I remember.
It like lifts up its hoofs and does this, like ingredients of an old familiar.
Damn. Okay. I mean, this doesn't seem so bad. I thought I was gonna have to like fight like this huge, like, you know, demon monster. Like, you know, 'cause the whole flames thing is that you gotta prove your strength.
You have a huge advantage here. You know its true name.
You wanna go for a ride? Like old times.
Like nods in reply.
Heck yeah! Da, 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 da. Oh, okay. I'll hop on Flame Lock.
Yeah, Flame Lock does not resist or anything like that. And you go racing around in the element of fire. Is there any place in particular that you want to go?
I mean, is it just like this bland, featureless landscape with just fire everywhere?
Roll me a perception.
Okay, I'll roll perception.
And also roll me Knowledge Arcana. Perception, yes. All you see is fire and flames. You also know that this creature can enter into the material plane and into the ethereal plane, vice versa. So should you want to leave this test or trial, you are quite capable of doing so.
And we could just bail on this, and you know, I mean, I feel like we've put a lot of eggs in this basket. We've got to see it through, you know. So, what do you say, Flame Lock? Did I pass?
Like nods its
Heck
head
yeah.
in agreement.
Oh man, that's so cool. So yeah, I feel like after 20 minutes of doing loop-de-loops in the fire dimension, Adjon will return to the portal and I guess get ready to move on to the next one.
So we get this like sweet rocker scene, like, yeah, here's Adrian riding on a flaming horse, yeah. Very, very cool, very baller and stellar. After 20 minutes of riding, the horse, Flamelock, the nightmare, is like still got plenty of energy, right? It's like a fire that will never end, yo.
Oh man, you gotta meet my friend. This is Griffin guy. He was doing his thing on this, like, it was like completely empty in every direction. I think you guys would be good friends, you know. Hello?
Yeah. I mean, I'm smiling at this. I'm like, well, I mean, you can't say anything back. Right.
That's true.
So fire and air, interesting combination of being friends. What type of... Yeah, that would be a pretty wicked combo. Yeah.
All right. Well, eventually I'll be like, well, I see you're enjoying being back in your home, so I'm not gonna try and take you away from it. But I'll come back and visit you if I can.
Flamelock nods in appreciation and thanks. You return soon after getting this kick-ass scene of you two running through the things. It leads you to the portal, right? And it like kind of like nudges your hand.
I will stroke the nightmare.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
You get this warm sensation, like this feeling, as you once again depart into the next area.
All right.
Anything else before we go into the next place?
Just single tear for leaving Flamelock behind.
Okay.
Best horse.
Best nightmare.
I'm your worst nightmare.
Paste. And drag you over.
That was way easier than the death dimension. Ooh.
You come through a portal, and light greets you. Standing before you is like this pillars of light everywhere, and even like the floor is like marble. Everything here is white and blinding. Like you can't even see the edge of the platform, even though you're pretty confident that it's there. You feel this sensation of cooling and calmness. So you were in the fires, right? So everything is like burning and shit like that. Everything is like of tranquil. You hear birds, grass is growing, smell of calmness. Everything seems to be growing, although you don't see like plants or life or anything like that. Just everything just feels to be vibrant existence. And in the distance, you can see this figure, female figure, turning slowly with angelic wings held out. And then off to the side is a raven of white, pure white.
Oh my gosh.
It turns and looks at you.
I guess I will feel like I should be bowing, so I'm going to go for a bow. Hello. Do I still have my tongues? That's for now.
Yeah. Well, you tell me. How long was your investigations and stuff like that?
I feel like it was 20 minutes on Earth, 20 minutes on fire. And now we're sort of coming up to the 40-minute mark.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So,
Seems reasonable. Seems reasonable. This angelic figure looks at you.
I am Adron.
Hello, Adron. Why are you here?
The elves sent me on a test of many trials to prove myself.
But you are not an elf.
I mean, that's why they need to test me, because I'm not an elf, but I seek access into their city. This is how they test, I assume, whether someone is worthy to enter the city if they're not an elf.
So what are you looking for, Adrian?
In general, or just...
You came here for a reason, is it not?
I came here to look... I mean... Let me... Can I be honest with you? Like, I feel... I'm not sure if you can sense that I use magic, you know?
Yes.
And that means I'm sort of accelerating or burning through my life through an accelerated rate.
All true.
I was hoping if I could meet the mages, maybe they could help me control that flame. When, I don't know. You know, not burn myself out.
Are you not happy with your life, Adrian?
I feel like there's a lot of things wrong with the world, but I think I try and change that.
She like nods in reply.
Do you know the Holy Master?
Yes. I'm aware of him.
Is he a god?
No. He is mortal man. An invention of their own design and destruction.
Are you god? Or a god? Or the god?
No. I am a magus.
Oh,
Chose
right,
to
wow.
protect this place.
It's an honor to meet you.
Likewise. Most do not pass the tests and become magi. Is that why you are here?
I mean, I'm not sure what to tell you. I see the future, and I see a terrible thing coming, and I feel like I need to be preparing people. And I can't really go to I can't go to the humans because they are under this sort of doctrine, and so I've come to the elves.
I see. Do you wish to save your fellow humans?
I think I need to save as much as I can.
And how will you do this?
By standing by what I think is right.
And what is that, Adrian? What is right?
What is right? Damn it! I didn't think that far ahead. I didn't catch your name.
I am the Magus Nine Winden. The first Grand Magus.
Kindness is far more powerful.
You fade out. Say it again. She said, "What is right?"
I don't know. I forget. What is right? To love and to forgive. I don't know.
Is that what's right for you?
I think the right thing to do is help others. I think, to lose yourself in the service of others is the most valuable work a person can do.
And how will you achieve this?
I don't know.
She like stares at you.
I mean, I sort of thought I'd cross that bridge when I came to it. I've sort of been going through a lot of developments recently. Like, I'm not sure if you know this, but like 2 months ago I was working on a farm, and now I'm like walking between planes.
Yes, a human among elves. An outstanding feat.
think I want to be the change that I want others to be.
And how will you accomplish this?
By being an example
Is that what
to
you
others.
wish? To become an example?
I want to show people that there is, the way that they think things should be done that there might be like a better way. Like the humans believe that the only way to maintain their civilization is by dominating these other races and crushing other forms of life. And I think it should be preserved, I guess. And if I can show people that yes, magic can be used for good, it isn't just a dark heresy that I don't know. Maybe that will sort of one day people will start to see that, and that will be my change to the world.
Fascinating. I hope it comes true, Adrian.
I don't know. I don't look into the future that much. I'm sort of more of a in the moment guy.
It must be
So what do
very
you think?
hard for you.
What about you?
I have already made my choice. She gestures around. This is what I dedicated my life to. Once again, we get a shot of like the light and life growing and everything else. Get the sensation that this place is very much, if there was divinity or divine, this would be it.
But you don't think that there are like people in need that you could help? I don't know.
Adrian, there will always be people in need.
I don't know if that's an excuse I can use myself. Just
Do you
because
think I am
know.
wrong? Do you think the preservation of life is not necessary?
I didn't say that. I mean,
To teach future generations of what the white flame is and how important it is. Is this wrong of me, Adrian? As I am teaching you.
I don't know. I feel like there's people in the material world that sort of have lost their way, and they don't have that guidance.
That was not my choice. I could have stayed with my people. But instead I chose to sacrifice myself for the future of generations to come. So that they might learn and accept.
I mean, is this how you overcame the curse of magic?
I did. I bound my soul to this place.
Is that selflessness, or is that...
Yes. Both. I wanted to teach others, and I did not wish to turn to the black flame. Not like my counterpart.
Seems we walk an interesting line.
Don't we all, Adrian? You more than most.
I mean, you do you know me?
I can see your life.
can you... I mean, you know that I'm using my white flame. Can you help restore it, I guess?
You
Or can it
understand?
never be restored?
Magic can be created or destroyed, Adrian. It is not like the material world. There are laws and rules to it.
I understand.
Would you like to know them?
I would love to know the rules.
Follow them closely. And here's the first rule.
Okay.
In the next episode, we will see you in the next episode.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you got me.
Yeah. Get wrecked.